Hey there all, time for another brand new review for you. This time around it's the Ferrymen with a new Evil, 11 tracks for 52 minutes, a second album from the project made up of Magnus Carlsen, Ronnie Romero and Mike Tirana. Released October 2019 via Frontiers Records, produced by Jakob Hansen. 3 promo tracks have been released so far, in A New Evil, No Matter How Hard We Fall and Bring Me Home. This one comes after a well-received debut back in 2017, which I've not checked out, but probably will go and check out after listening to this. If you're a fan of Dio, this is one you should really check out. It's not the same, but the crossover is there, and for the record, I just want to say there's some very cool artwork on this as well. This album kicks off with a bit of an atmospheric sort of keys piece, and then after that gets stuck right into the riffage. This album is all about riffs and melody. If you like that, or you like melodic metal in general, you're going to really enjoy this. There are some great hooks in the writing here. It's really well written across the board. The drums add the right sort of punch to these songs. All of the parts and all the writing combined work really well with each other, and it won't take long for these songs to get stuck in your head. I will sing along after the first pass on these ones. I like the lyrics on this record as well. The songs have meaning and the conviction is really well displayed by the vocals. You don't quite have Dio's range on this, but there is a reason, a very good reason, that Ronnie was tapped to do the recent Rainbow shows. And it's all about the emotive conviction in the performance that you get that here. It's very impressive. What he does have, which is still quite impressive, he uses quite well. Got to give a nod to the guitar work on this release though. When it comes to the vocals and the guitar playing off each other, it's really well done, and it adds to the emotion being, or the emotive weight, I should say, in the songs. The riffs are powerful, the solos are beautifully done, nothing here is overplayed. Everything about this is designed to serve the songs, and it does that very, very well. I don't often rave about drums, but it's hard for me to deny the impact of them on this record here. They're not trying too much, but what is brought is exactly right for the songs. It's great use of space on this as well, for that matter, in all the performances and the writing. I like how this isn't a one-trick pony as well. There is some solid diversity between the songs without ever really losing the overall feel and the vibe while the dog tries to get in the door over there. This is just a little bit dark, but I love the energy on it as well. Production is really well done. It gets busy at times, but there isn't any clipping, which is easily done on releases like this, and that's my big pet peeve with it. Everything is really balanced, like I said, no clipping, and I like where the vocals sit on this. They're in the center, but just a touch back to flow through to the front of the songs really well. And there's some nice subtle use of panning on this. It's got a nice sound overall, but there is some good use of depth and space to give you a bit of a three-dimensional kind of feel to it. The softer moments really ring out nicely on this, and the kick that counters that when it comes in really hits you in the head nicely. So this is a well-balanced record, performance-wise, writing-wise, and production-wise. This sounds good either on headphones or on a good speaker setup. It's really well-balanced, it allows you to hear everything, and Jakob Hansen is pretty damn good at what he does by now. You want to play this loud. This is one of those records where you want to turn it up. There are some nice harmonies on this too, which was a bit of not a surprise, but when you get through the first listen, you start to really get into it. It's actually really well done and subtly done back in the mix a bit too, both with the vocals and the guitar. It's a good nod to the writing and the talent across the board on this. The album overall flows pretty well. It's pretty up-tempo for the most part, but it has some, a nice blending in of the slower moments without getting too slow. It's easy to repeat spin this one too. With that said, they probably could have trimmed a song or two off the back end of this record to bring it back to the sort of 40 to 45 minute mark for this style. Nothing is bad, but there are a couple of weaker songs toward the end which just seem to drag this just a touch. But that said, the last track, All We Got, is a very strong closer for the record. All in all, it's nothing terribly new, but it is very, very well done. If you're a fan of this sort of music, you are going to be happy with this release. If you like metal or heavy rock at all, get on it. It grabs you pretty quick, especially with the riffs and the melody. If that's what you're looking for, this is the right place to go. Especially with the tasty solos. Got to add the tasty solos. There's some very good guitar work on this. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10 overall. My standout tracks are Bring Me Home, The Night People Rise, Save Your Prayers, No Matter How Hard We Fall. Check it out for yourselves. Make sure you let us know what you think as well. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, drink up, rock on. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, and also give us a thumbs up or subscribe or follow any of our social media channels to keep up to date with what we're doing at all times. I want to say a very special thank you to our Patreon supporters: Funk Dancing for Self-Defense, Eat the Damn Orange, Andrew M, Craig S, Greg B, Kaz B, and Tim C. Thank you for your support. We'll catch you in the next video. Yes, we will.
Speak.